The obligatory ass shot here.
Alright, so I showed you last fall when I tilled this all in. Now I'm getting ready to till for the summer crops. It's April, it's the first week in April. By this weekend I need to have all my summer crops in. So I've got all my fall, spring crops are over there growing.
In the raised beds, yeah.
So I'll show you some things that were pretty awesome actually. You can see I've got some seedlings started in here. Some of them are doing good. Some of them didn't do so good because they got, I don't know what happened to them. But anyway, a lot of them are doing pretty good. You can see the carrots. We're still eating carrots out of here. We're still eating spinach out of here, although it's getting ready to bolt. You can see it's turning yellow.
Yeah.
But it made it, all the stuff in that cold frame, made it through that blizzard.
Yeah.
When it was, what was it?
Oh God, I don't know, the solar vortex thing. I mean the polar vortex.
9 degrees below zero.
Yeah, it was awful.
Okay, so you remember last fall too, I showed you I made took two windows and put them over part of my Swiss chard and left the rest out. So here's what happened in the blizzard. See where the windows were? Yeah. They died.
Oh my goodness.
It died in there. I think what happened was that it was a little bit warmer than these, and it didn't get the snow. The snow came and hit first, and this is doing fine, but that all froze and died.
Well, I'll be damned.
So it was kind of a weird thing that happened. Okay, so right now what am I doing? Why don't I just till this in? Because this kind of stuff gets in the tines of your tiller, and then you spend most of your time digging it off. Also, if you get the roots out of there, then maybe that much less likely to be weeds. But as you can see, I've been working this ground for close to 30 years, and I mulch it and everything else, and I still, right now it was covered. When I got started this morning, it all looked like this.
So how many buckets did you just tell me you've taken away?
10 5-gallon buckets.
10 5-gallon buckets?
10 5-gallon.
Wow.
And you can show them what I did with them, because I threw most of them in this chicken yard, one of them in that chicken yard, and the rest of them are over there.
Okay.
And you'll feed the chickens for days.
Yes.
If not weeks. They'll probably be picking at parts of it for the next couple of weeks.
So the next step after you've done this is to till.
Is to till it. And then I'll put plants and seed in.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll come back when you're tilling, I guess.
Okay. Well, why do you need to come back when I'm tilling?
I don't know. We'll come back whenever you think.
Seen me till.
This is true. When you have something new to do, then.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Bye.
Well, they watched me plant last year.
This is true. Well, until I walked up and scared them off, the chickens were going crazy. That is not grass growing there. That's the weeds she's thrown over since she's been weeding the garden. As soon as I leave, they'll come back and go nuts again.
Okay, so a lot of my friends and neighbors, they planted a couple of weeks ago. The joke was on them because we had a hard freeze last week. I usually wait till we're in zone 8, and I usually wait until after Easter to plant. Sometimes I watch, and if it looks like we're gonna have, we're gonna have an early spring, then I'll go ahead and plant some
Blizzard.
Okay.
You're back on.
So our climate's changing, and so you have to kind of watch. And it's like there have been years where I realized, okay, we're having an early spring. We're not gonna get another freeze, or if we do, it's gonna be so far out that we might as well just cover everything, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to plant.
Right.
But for the most part, I still wait and plant, which was good because I didn't have to run around and cover plants last week.
Right.
And it got cold enough that it bit stuff. Okay, so here's the stuff. Okay, so this fall crops I had planted in there did just fine through the blizzard.
Right.
But the seedlings that I had in there, they didn't all die, but they stopped growing.
Huh.
And then they just started growing again just this week.
Huh.
Just the last couple of days.
They said, nope, it's too cold.
Yeah, they got too cold. They were too cold even in the cold front.
Huh.
So, yeah, there's that. But,
Interesting.
I gotta tell you truthfully, it's a weird time to be farming because you have to constantly be adjusting what you're doing. Animals aren't doing as well, plants aren't doing as well, or you're having to dance around to make things work. So there's that. Oh, also I wanted to tell you, and I'll have Lynn take this over, and that's a good way to finish this off. So I made those whole things where I told you, don't call me lucky. Well, don't call me lucky because we're having all kinds of trouble with our kids this year.
Yeah.
Which has sucked. But I was also talking about that faucet. Now, as you know, I jerry-rigged that together and got it working, but it was still leaking. Well, guess what? It's damn near stopped leaking now.
Woo-hoo.
And we got our water bill, and it wasn't even any higher than the month before. So, it worked. So
Yes.
I'm going to have her close out by showing you a picture of that. Until next time, keep hoeing around.
And here's that faucet. And there is no dampness around it at all. Amazing. It worked. Knock wood. Universe, don't listen. Bye.